Hi everyone, welcome to ABC channel. Let's learn the ABC of the world. Though three men dwell on Flannan Isle, to keep the lamp alight, as we steered under the lee, we caught no glimmer through the night. A passing ship at dawn had brought the news, and quickly we set sail, to find out what strange thing might ail the keepers of the deep-sea light. Nestled in a remote region on Scotland's west coast is a small isle by the name of Flannan Isle. Once an essential navigational point for ships, the island boasted a lighthouse that provided safe passage through perilous weather conditions. However, in the year 1900, an eerie incident unfolded on this tiny landmass, involving the sudden vanishing of three lighthouse keepers and the extinguishing of the lighthouse's guiding light. This inexplicable occurrence has since sparked countless inquiries and conjectures and has even served as a source of inspiration for various works of literature and art. Among these is the renowned poet Wilfred Wilson Gibson's Flannan Isle, which poignantly portrays this enigmatic event, leaving behind a riddle that compels one to unearth the truth. Come, let us delve into this eerie and enigmatic tale and uncover its long-kept secrets. The Flannan Isle, also known as the Eerily Moor, is a sizable island situated in the Inner Hebrides, a cluster of islands off the west coast of Scotland. Covering roughly 875 square kilometres, it boasts a coastline of 480 kilometres and has intricate terrain, making it Scotland's fourth largest island. The Flannan Isles mystery, a perplexing event that took place on the desolate Flannan Isle near the west coast of Scotland, is a well-known mystery that has garnered significant attention. Eerily Moor, also known as the Ghost Island, is part of the Flannan Islands and is a solitary place shrouded in silence and darkness, giving it the feel of a forgotten demon island. In the 6th century AD, Saint Flannan, an Irish bishop, erected a small church on the island, but the islanders abandoned it for centuries due to their belief that evil presided over the desolate land. The Flannan Islands were a popular spot for pirates, and they are steeped in a plethora of dark legends, but the Eerily Moor seems to be the most ominous and terrifying of them all. The maritime climate in the area is harsh, and it frequently experiences intense storms with howling winds. The sound of the wind at night appears to be the mournful cries of hell. In such desolate conditions, the lighthouse on Eerily Moor became the sole beacon of hope for passing ships. However, at the dawn of the last century, it became a place of death. According to legend, a fierce storm struck the barren island one winter. When rescuers climbed up Eerily Moor, they discovered that the lighthouse had vanished, as if it had been swallowed up by the earth. This horrible and mysterious event remains unexplained to this day. What is chilling is that on the second day following the storm's passage, the only evidence found was a peculiar logbook and an ashtray left on the table. The logs recovered from the lighthouse keepers shed some light on the mysterious events that occurred on Eerily Moor. The logs, dated from December 8 to December 17, provide a timeline of the events leading up to the disappearance of the keepers. They describe some strange occurrences, including a flickering fireball above the lighthouse and strange items found on the island, such as a cooked bird and an empty strawberry crate. The keepers also noted feeling unease and sensing that something was amiss. Here are some excerpts from the logs. December 8, Saturday, all equipment was normal. The wind reached hurricane force, but we were used to it. At midnight, I noticed a strange phenomenon above the lighthouse, like a flickering giant fireball. But it soon disappeared. December 9, Sunday, the wind was still strong, but everything was normal. In the evening, I heard an unsettling sound, as if it was outside the lighthouse. When I went to check, I found nothing. December 10, Monday, I found some strange things in the morning. James found a cooked bird and an empty strawberry crate. But we didn't know how these things came to the island. December 16, Sunday, I found the door of the lighthouse unlocked. I went in to check but found nothing. We all felt a strange unease. December 17, Monday, everything was gone. There were no traces of people in the lighthouse or the surrounding environment. We searched the entire island but found no clues. We don't know what happened, but we were all very scared. The captain of the arched up ship was the first to discover that something was wrong with the lighthouse on December 15, 1900. The lighthouse was not lit, and distress signals were being sent out. This was a dangerous situation for ships in the area, as the lighthouse was a critical landmark for navigating through treacherous waters. The captain alerted the authorities and sent one of his crew members, Moore, to investigate. Moore ascended the steep stone steps to the lighthouse and entered, only to find that the keepers were nowhere to be found. The lighthouse was in disarray, with leftover food and overturned chairs. The kitchen clock had stopped, adding to the mystery. The captain ordered a search of the island, but no trace of the keepers could be found. The captain quickly reported the strange events to the headquarters of the Northern Lighthouse Board, expressing his shock and disbelief at what had happened. The disappearance of the keepers and the strange circumstances surrounding it have remained a mystery to this day, leaving many unanswered questions and fueling endless speculation and investigation. Subsequently, Robert Muirhead, the supervisor of the lighthouse keepers, conducted a personal investigation on the island after several days. He discovered that the pier had suffered severe damage and the lifebuoys were unusable, but he failed to find any new leads. However, he stumbled upon a logbook, which contained unusual entries in the last few days leading up to the incident. The assistant, Thomas Marshall, had reported about a storm that he had never seen before in his 20-year career. James Duckett was abnormally quiet, while William MacArthur had been crying incessantly. Muirhead was perplexed by the latter entry and began to suspect the involvement of supernatural forces behind the bone-chilling event. The authorities found several key clues during their investigation, including severe damage to the pier on the west side of the island, twisted iron railings, and unusable lifebuoys. The large door at the bottom of the lighthouse was found unlocked, and only one oilskin jacket was found hanging in the hallway, while two others were missing. Partially eaten food and an overturned chair were discovered in the kitchen, indicating that someone had hastily vacated their seat. The kitchen clock had stopped working, and the logbook contained unusual entries. With Thomas Marshall describing an unprecedentedly strong storm on December 12, James Duckett being unusually silent, and William MacArthur crying continuously. These clues were used to analyze and speculate on the mysterious incident. Despite the lack of conclusive evidence, there have been various rational explanations put forward for the flannanisles incident. Some theories suggest that the keepers were swept away by a sudden storm or may have had a conflict with each other. Others propose that they were attacked by external forces such as pirates or sea monsters. Supernatural explanations have also been offered, linking the incident to ghosts or mysterious forces. However, none of these hypotheses has sufficient evidence to support them. A more plausible explanation is that the keepers encountered a disaster while carrying out their duties, such as sudden bad weather and waves, which may have caused the ship to be damaged or sunk, or the keepers to be injured or killed. The logbook entries also indicate that the keepers faced many challenges and difficulties during their work, suggesting that their working environment was challenging and potentially hazardous. In conclusion, the flannanisles incident remains a controversial and unresolved mystery, with no definitive explanation for what occurred. Even the time and location of the incident cannot be determined with certainty. While many theories have been proposed, none can fully account for all the details. The event remains a puzzle for future generations to explore and solve. So that's all for this video. For more intriguing news and updates, be sure to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. See you next time.